Nearly 1,000 years ago, the Nether Forces opened a portal near Adgery, the capital of the Arbor Druids. Although the combined armies of Druids and Port Bray defeated the zombie pigmen and closed that portal, the damage was done. The World Tree, the source of the Arbor Druids' power, was burned down. Keeper Ming, the leader of the Arbor Druids, chose the path of rebuilding, regrowing the World Tree and building on his new friendship with King Bard Donau of Port Bray. Adgery pulled out of isolationism and rejoined the world. However, not all Arbor Druids agreed with this direction. Seeker Houst, Ming's brother and most trusted aide, argued for years to go on the offensive and use the Arbor Druids' magic to attack the Nether Forces. Finally, the rift between them grew too large and Houst set out to find something more powerful that he and his followers could use to preserve the world instead of regrow it. Houst journeyed far to the west, traveling for many moons through the snow-covered hills and plains until finally he found what he sought. An artifact from the First Age, so powerful, Houst should not wait to regrow the world after the fires of war nearly consume it, but instead, he could save his world to protect it from death. This is the story of the Frost Druids, the people who follow them, and their quest to preserve the world in ice. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Realm of Vasten Season 3. And look at all these people who are here, just hanging out, getting ready to build. Hey, everybody!
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
So let me just quickly go and introduce a bunch of people here. Some you know from before, some not so much. CraftingMantis, hello.
Hi.
Pixel Brew,
Hello.
Ninny,
Hoi.
Jerm.
Hi.
Jerm, your skin looks just like mine. Is that true? It's close.
No.
A little bit. I mean, made your
Joel?
skin too.
Hello, hello.
Grumpy Owl.
Hoot.
Right. And is that it? Where's Klautos? Klautos!
Hello.
The great Klautos. So my friends. So we have a bunch of us here who are going to build this amazing like ice kingdom, and we're all psyched. So just a very, very quick rundown on the rules for if you're new to this sort of thing. This is Kingdomcraft rules, which is basically it's all community resources, all community stuff. We use the same texture pack built by our friend Jerm. Which if you're seeing this new dirt, you're seeing for the first time because we just got this like 10 minutes ago. So, Jerm, thank you for all your hard work on this.
A fish for your textures.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect. Yes, we pay him in fish, and which is
It's good currency.
so it's all community stuff. This is an ever evolving world. So although this is season 3, it's the same world as season 1 and 2. We just went about 25,000 blocks or so away and are starting in a new area. There is a road here, and there is a teleport over there. We use some fast travel systems to get around, and you'll see all that in everyone's videos and stuff later. But everyone's description for all of these channels are on the descriptions of all our videos. So I encourage you to go and subscribe to all of my friends and drop them lots of likes and happy comments and all that kind of stuff. Leave all the mean comments for me.
I'll take a few mean comments.
Okay.
Can I leave?
Yeah.
Can I
that's
leave
fine.
a couple?
So, guys, who wants to explain what we're doing this season?
We're gonna build stuff.
Yay!
That's pretty much it. That sums it up nicely. Yeah.
Okay. No. We have a lot. We have a lot planned. I'll fix it. Do we want to explain everything we're doing?
I mean, why not? You know, let's tell the folks. I mean, it's going to take months to see it into fruition, but why not?
Okay, cool. So guys, this is Grumpy Owl, by the way. We are going to be building a pretty massive tree. And it's going to be an ice tree. Now, this is the first stage. I guess we all agreed on the first stage of the build.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be doing the ice tree. So it's going to be all the way up to build height. That's correct, right?
Yeah,
Fixxitt.
that's the
way up there.
plan. Yeah.
And it's going to be all pretty and icy and like made out of blues and grays and all sorts of pretty stuff. And then around that is going to be a very large castle, like in a circular formation, I guess. And then around that is going to be a big old city.
Yep.
And then under that is going to be a like crypt catacomb type deal, and there's going to be some cool surprises down there for you guys.
Oh yeah. I mean, we have a lot of lore, and everything in this world, if you're new to it, is all surrounded by a lot of lore and storyline. Nothing is just random that we have, except for attaching fishing rods to Pixel's head. That's kind of random. But other than that, everything is really storyline and thought out and everything. So I think that's... So I should say, props to Pixel. Pixel, you're the early game MVP here. He rode this pig, this stupid... I'm sorry, Mr. Porkers, the entire way, 25,000 blocks, rode a pig here. So it's early game MVP goes to Pixel Brew.
I do not recommend doing that.
It's very far.
It was 5.5 hours of pigback riding. Oh my gosh.
What?
Bye. Bye.
To the second stint of the journey.
Yeah, you
we can't go up
just
snow.
leave now and we'll see you in season 4.
Yeah.
Yep, see ya.
But okay, so that's going to be our builds, and then are we still doing 2 ships?
Yeah,
going to be a thing.
I think we should. We had an idea. Well, for one thing, to get around in this world, we take ships. So we'll build basically a ship here, and then the same ship in Port Bray, which is way back there. And then that way you can just take the ship, essentially by teleporting to that ship and get around the world. The other ship I was thinking is, because it was an idea, I want to say Pix had the idea of using in the tree dead coral, possibly, for the pallet. So we need a ship that's going to go to a coral reef. So I know where one is, but then we just have to have a ship there because no one's traveling like 30,000 blocks to a coral reef, right? Unless you want to take your pig.
Not my pig.
We'll send Ninny.
Yeah, I'll go. Okay, I'll start. See you guys later.
Perfect. So that's the plan.
Bye,
So,
Ninny.
CraftingMantis, why don't you give us a tour around what we already did, like the crafting room and stuff, just so the folks can see what has already been done,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
All right. Well, if we come down
Well, what
here,
Oh, the
what
yurt.
about?
We're going through the yurt, yeah?
yes, we are going to go through the yard. We're going to stop at the outhouse first.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got our little outhouse here, and it is indeed occupied. There is a snow golem in there with collection underneath for all the wonderful snowballs.
The fanciest outhouse ever.
It is.
I should say one of the things that we did in the past seasons, we've played with mob griefing off. It is now turned on, but we have data packs for Enderman and Creeper griefing turned off. So feel free to get blown up by Creeper because it won't blow up the land. So it's fun for everyone.
Already did that. It saved the mending villager's house.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Great. So yeah, so that works.
We have a guard rabbit.
This is the yurt, and if I can actually get through a door, we have some bedrooms and stuff here on the top level. This was Grumpy Owl and Klautos,
Nice.
I believe.
Yep, that's
Pretty
right.
much. Yeah, we just came in and just kind of screwed around in one night and just threw up some little bedrooms, and Klautos went and got us some meat, so we're not gonna die.
Perfect.
Yeah, we got
Yep.
a big old spit right here in the middle.
And we have a
We
fire.
can survive. We can survive out here. And then we've got three openings over here. One goes all the way down to the mines, and then if you drop down this one here, this goes down into the little storage room with our enchanting area, brewing area, a little small super smelter, and our cactus farm.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
Oh, I
And
moved
I'm
your trapdoors, by the way, because I kept getting stuck on them.
Yeah, I just was getting stuck myself. I'm not sure exactly what the how that.
Yeah, it's because
And,
they were on the back wall, and they should have been attached to the face of the block that had the pressure plate on it. So I just put it on that block instead, so
Cool.
you can walk
And
straight up to the wall and fall.
to let you guys know, if you guys come down the cave in this direction, like around here, there is a ravine and an abandoned mine shaft, like down farther.
Oh, nice.
Actually, yeah,
Oh,
it
wow.
might be down this way. Because I sent like pictures, I think, on Discord a little while ago, but somewhere around here. Or no, it's not right here. Right in the little cave that's right outside, like the one that's like right outside of our area. Because I think you can get it in here. Yeah. So somebody blocked it off. It's like I think behind all this stuff. I don't know.
Cool.
Oh, okay. Right on.
But
Cool.
or no, right down there. There you go. Fixxitt found it.
Yeah,
You
I found
the
it.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, down there.
If there's a
Oh,
hole,
there you go.
I will definitely find it. I should say too, another thing. This location is not random. Where that pole is, that's going to probably be the center of the tree. Although that'll kind of is going to come down to design. But there's an end portal directly under this. So we're going to do some underground fun there. Thank you, whoever slept. We have one player sleep as well. So whoever did, whoever sort of does the cave, heads up the cave project sort of thing, then we're going to kind of incorporate an end portal into that somehow. And also we're going to incorporate dimensions. So I don't know if you guys all know about Vasten dimensions.
Yeah.
When I asked for applicants for this during Welsknight's tour of this world, I was unprepared for the sheer amount of applications that we would get who want to play here. It was like well into the 3 digits. So,
oh, wow.
So I took, I took basically the people I wanted here sort of set aside first, and then obviously we can't have 30 or 40 people playing in this world. It would just be too much. Too many cooks in the kitchen, as they say. So we started a second server, which is an exact copy of this world up to the end of season 2 that they'll be playing in. And I'll be also recording from there, and anyone here is welcome to go over there and record as well if you want to. You don't have to build, but you can just go over and take tours, show what they're doing, because the plans are impressive in scope. So they're going to be building basically their own kingdoms in this world, but in a different copy, So it could be very fun. And what I want to do is I want to work a way to put into lore how you could slip from one dimension to the other dimension into this world somehow. And I'm thinking maybe the tree could have some sort of magical properties. I know Joel had a great idea about blue ice having some sort of energy.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you and I were just tossing some ideas back and forth in the Discord, talking about, I think it was frost druids or just something in that sort of realm.
Yeah, I think so we have the arbor druids here in scope. Thank you, in scope somewhere. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of have an offshoot of them as be the frost druids, where the arbor druids are trying to regrow the world. The frost druids are trying to preserve the world. And I think there's a kind of fun thing that we can play there in the difference. Oh yeah, we're not going to get anything done this whole season. Let's just do the world download now and we'll call it a day.
No, Fix, I would actually love to do a lore-heavy, conversation episode with you and Joel, probably, at some point. Because I plan on doing, my own little home-type thing for my episodes for this. So we're going to be getting into some of the lore for Fixxitt, because it's really cool. He's got a lot of lore that just needs to be shared.
Yeah, and I really want this. Last season I tried to do some collaborations, and as is standard in this kind of thing, sometimes people sort of drop away as the season goes. Ninny and Germ.
Hey, I know.
I love you guys. Anyway, but it happened. It's totally cool. I totally get it. No, I'm just joking about putting pressure. But I couldn't do collaborations because I was the only one on a lot of times. So I'm really hoping this season do a ton of collaborations, and anyone is welcome to. We've already discussed that spoilers aren't going to be a thing. Who cares? So if you see it in someone's video, who cares?
They're teasers.
Teasers, exactly.
Teasers, not spoilers.
So cool. So this is the palette that Grumpy had sort of tossed around for the city. Grumpy, you want to talk about this at all?
So, so this is the palette I tossed out for the city. Now, this is with me not having a complete understanding of the Taste of Vasten texture pack either. And then I think I'm on the new texture pack. I'm not sure. I want to double check real quick. Little Taste of Vasten 1.8.
Yep.
Is that the one we should be on? Okay.
Yep.
It's the 1.14. Hello, Klautos.
Hello.
So basically, with this, what I want to do is I'm going to be concentrating in the city for most of my building. So I wanted to kind of do a bit of a, I guess, more frost oppressive color palettes, where we were not going to be building Elsa's Winter Wonderland. We wanted to do it just a little bit more harsh.
I heard that side.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so thank you guys so much for joining me, guys and girl, for joining me. I'm super psyched, super excited about this build. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Lots of lore written, lots of storyline, all that kind of stuff. So again, like I say, just for this intro bit, go subscribe to everyone, watch all the videos, different perspectives on the same thing. It should be a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, we've been on for the last 4 or 5 days, so some of us have gear and stuff like that, just from mining here and stuff. We do have a beacon. I brought one of the beacons over from the old world kind of to here too. So if you see some people with diamond armor, that's what's going on here. We've had a little bit of grind time, but we haven't built anything except for this yurt. So now we're ready to build. We're kind of chomping at the bit, actually.
We need to figure out where the tree's gonna go.
That's true. What do you say? You wanna head over there and take a look?
Yeah, let's go scout around a little bit.
All right. And also the other thing we have to do is kind of decide how big the tree should be. So we have some artists here. Maybe you guys would want to do some sort of talking about scale and things.
We should probably make a nerd poll that goes all the way up to the build limit, and then from there we can assess how thick it needs to be and stuff.
That would be a good idea. And by the way, if you don't know, Joel, I think maybe you're the only one here who doesn't know yet. Our mine is right. See that? If you look. I was pointing, Klautos. I was left clicking and pointing.
I broke my foot, dude.
Oh man! Every season intro, someone gets knocked off a big ledge. Anyway, so sorry, Joel. There, you can just barely see. See those two torches? That's the entrance to our mine. If you are,
Roger that.
If you're looking for it
down there on the bottom.
So who has a elytra that can pillar way up there?
I got one.
Okay.
Oh, and we have some custom recipes, I should say, too, for the new folks too. I'm not going to go through all of them. We have rotten flesh to leather.
You're writing
smelting.
your pig backwards. Your pig is going backwards, dude.
We have he's been writing it for so long they do tricks now.
Yeah.
He's really good at this.
Whoa, crab walk.
We have an elytra recipe that is 7 phantom membranes in the shape of a upside down U.
Cool. Ergo pants.
What else do we have? We have 6 trapdoors. Like the crafting recipe for trapdoors now gives you 6 instead of 2. 2 is ridiculous.
I love the custom crafting recipes. They are fantastic.
Is there anything else, Jerm?
We have coarse dirt slabs.
Oh yeah, that's a big one. Yeah, you can just use dirt. 3 dirt slabs. Just 3 dirt gives you 6 slabs.
Ooh.
You got to break them with the pickaxe. Just heads up, because they're the old petrified oak. That's how you get the 3. I can't make them now, but
cool.
So yeah, as far as the tree goes, it should probably. What do you guys think about having it at a low point in elevation, rather than like up on top of a hill or something? Because if it's at a low point, it can be bigger.
Well, we'll probably want to take out these, like the mountain over there, and then the one we're standing on.
Why don't you have the mountain grow into the tree?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle here?
The other thing
that'll give us the ability to use the roots underneath.
Maybe
that would be cool. Yeah, have the roots kind of coming out of the mountain a little bit.
Would we want to have the castle up a little bit higher than the city around it? To our resident castle builder, Jerm.
Yeah.
The castle should be a little higher than the city, probably, right, for view?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the tree going to be something we go inside, or is it simply a solid build?
I'm thinking maybe inside.
It's going to be hollow.
Yeah.
I mean, we could fill the whole thing in. It would take a while.
Oh no. No, but
I knew it was going to be hollow. I mean, are we going to utilize the inside space for something?
I think we could. I think we could make something cool out of it. We'll just have to write some lore around that to make it. Thank you, whoever slept. To make it work smoothly, I think. Oh, by the way, I should say everyone's OP'd and we're all under gentleman and gentlewoman's agreement to not abuse it. But if you see anyone doing spectator mode and stuff like that, we have that just for YouTube purposes. Sometimes. It's always these two.
Get some good screenshots.
It's like I have to separate my 2 boys and these 2 boys like most days of my life. I feel like. So I don't know about starting the tree. Maybe it would,
I got your
as much
face.
as I like the idea of a really, really tall tree. Plus, if we start it a little higher, then we'll have more room for an underground cavern system that is going to have a lot of lore and cool stuff. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, instead of out. What if we do it wide and have just the branches that extend out super far?
Oh,
so
I like
it
that.
kind of looks big, but it's not too big.
Yeah, I like that too, and I'm struggling. I did a couple of test things in a creative world just to see what, and I think we're thinking pine, right? Not deciduous, like a sort of pine.
Yeah. Sort of those low hanging branches.
It is. I struggled. I'll be really honest. I struggled a lot with trying to figure out how big the branches should be on something this big. I'm gonna go get a bunch of blocks and maybe pillar up there.
That's scary.
But, I mean, if you started on a hill...
Is this where we're thinking about putting the tree? Is right up here?
So do we want the tree... Here's the big question. Do we want the tree to be directly over the end portal?
Yes. For lore.
That might be cool, because then we could make an end drop. Through the
That's
center
what I
of
was
it.
thinking. Maybe from the top of it or something.
Well, where's the end portal then?
It's directly under that The middle of the end portal is directly under that nerd pole.
Right here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's kind of a. Ooh, that okay. Yeah, we could tear down these mountains around here then.
Yeah, so I mean, we can terraform obviously as much as we want, but
We might not have to tear down the mountains too far, because if you want to have the tree up a little bit, I have found another hole. But if you wanted to have the roots and stuff like that still with some room above sea level, then I mean, like, really, you would want to start the tree, I don't think, too much lower than we are standing right now.
I kind of agree with you too. That way the castle's higher than, I mean, if the city is like down just in those sort of plain dips area, I think that might be decent. Jerm, do you think the castle should be higher than this, or
Yeah, Jerm.
Yeah, I would say even build up the mountain instead of tear down the mountain.
Yeah.
Like build up the empty space.
Have the base of the tree be here, and then you could have the top of your castle be like, I'm looking at these. What direction is this? Just to kind of give it, looks like west. There's a couple of spruce trees over here to the west, and like maybe Germ, the base of the castle could be like that high or higher.
Yeah.
Over by these trees. I mean, I don't know if this is where it goes, but I'm just talking about the Y height.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that way, you know, everything always looks good when you're looking up at it. So if like you're looking up at the tree from sea level, you're looking up at the castle from tree level. Pardon the rhyme. And then and then if there's anything above the castle, then you have to look up at it too, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That
Very
makes
cool.
a lot of sense, actually. And then plus the caverns.
Does the castle wrap around the tree, do we know? Or do we, like, is it just all kind of like...
Yeah, it sort of goes around it like in a circle.
Like
There's
like
a really
The star on top.
There's a really pretty archway entrance though that I would love to keep. That like that was what was really cool about that build to me. Like that picture was that the castle kind of shrinks down like in scale, so the side and the back end of it are high, and then it gets smaller as it comes around, and then there's this really cool archway entrance in between the two sections of the castle.
I should say,
So it's
what Grumpy is referencing is we found when we were talking about what to build this season, because I knew I wanted to go ice, and that was it. And then Grumpy found this concept art kind of painting, which maybe we could link. If we can find the source, maybe we could link in our videos if you want to, or in Discord or whatever.
Find it.
I'll flash it in the video.
Yeah, but that's like, I'm not saying we're gonna nice try, Jerm. I'm not saying we're gonna copy it, but I think that we could at least sort of think about that as we build, because it would be a really unique, cool build.
Yeah,
It's pretty sexy.
I'm there.
I'll give it.
I did it.
you're all the way up, man. That's a
Yay!
big tree. Dude. That's gonna be epic.
This is really tall. I can't even see you.
That's gonna be awesome. That is. Oh, I'm getting far away. I'm gonna look at it from way back here.
Yeah, I mean, again, we don't have to go that high, but it would be kind of cool.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. It's going way up there.
So, I mean, the branches on this tree alone are going to have to be just... I'm still getting subscriber notifications. I don't know how to turn it off on OBS. Sorry, viewers. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the branches are going to be massive on this, right?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you come over here and you look at it from far away, right? I'm thinking of it as more of like a narrow sort of tree, so the branches don't stick out so much as hang down.
I
You know
almost
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
going to have to be narrow. Otherwise, you won't
then,
see
like-
the other end of the tree.
Yeah, and then like towards
Yeah.
the bottom, the branches will start to go out more, so you'll have this nice sort of parabola
Ooh.
in the branches.
Well,
Kind of
can
more like,
Germs
more
of
like a
branches.
cypress then.
Yeah. Kind of
Well,
like
can
that.
Jermsy, can you, while building the castle, like incorporate those branches into some of it, like as a way to, as a way to do something with it? Because that way, because you think about like this massive tree with these massive branches, what's going to be underneath it?
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's going to be nothing
Some
underneath
sticks
it.
and some leaves.
Christmas presents. Really, really big Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Giant one. Everyone
Well,
gets a
that's-
mansion.
Well, I think that's why it's important to get a solid idea on the tree, because I think maybe the castle would react to how the trunk of the tree twists, or how
Right.
one branch is bigger than the other. Because obviously we'd want the tree to have some asymmetry, right?
Right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Symmetry is evil.
This
I'm
is
trying
not
to think about.
Dr.
I'm trying to think
Seuss.
about something that it reminds me of, and I feel like I only looked at that image that was on Discord briefly, but I'm thinking. Do you guys remember the shape of Isengard from
Yes.
Thor.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of looks like a pipe organ that's kind of tall in the middle, but then it kind of like peters down. It's not a pyramid, but it has kind of like a triangle shape to it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see that being one practical because as it gets closer to the tree, it's going to get lower, so then the branches could technically go over them.
Oh,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
That'd be a good. Yeah.
You know, or even if it's like the staircases to the castle go under the tree, and
That would be really cool.
I'm remembering my experiences from way back in the day when I was playing World of Warcraft, and you'd walk into a big area and you'd realize that as you're walking up to something, you've been under something the whole time.
Yeah.
That would be super cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's a plan.
I think it's a plan.
Mr. Fixxitt and his 10-minute intros.
Yeah, 10 minutes, right? Good luck editing this, everyone.
Right. Episode 1, 2, and 3 are
Yeah. Sorry. I can't stop talking.
That's okay. So yeah, I think is that good, guys?
That's good.
Are we
Yeah.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
I think
good.
it's good.
Let's
That's
get
good.
building.
Yeah.
Oh
Let's
my
do
gosh.
it. Let's
This is our official we can build moment. Let's do this.
let's do it. All right, cool.
Okay. So everybody come say bye. Everybody say bye.
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 Bye. No, everybody bye.
Wait,
Bye.
I'm coming. I'm just stuck down this hill.
Okay. God,
Oh.
Fixxitt. Where
Say
are
bye
you,
be-
dude?
Say
Come
bye
on.
before Fix gets here.
I know. Bye.
There.
Oh,
With the
made
power.
it.
It was like an Iron Man landing. Okay, bye
Superman
everyone.
landing.
We love you all.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, so I'm back. So I had a great time recording with my friends, both new and old, earlier in the day. And I don't want to show you what's behind me. We're not avoiding spoilers. That's a fake mountain. We're not avoiding spoilers this season. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming that it's just so much content is going to be pumped out here that I don't think that it's possible. So we've all just sort of taken the vow to whatever. If you see it on one video, it's cool. Still go and support everyone else and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give my closing thoughts on this first episode. Boy, it's going to be really fun. It is going to be really fun. We have a ton of stuff coming, and I just can't wait to show you all what is coming. I'm going to be trying to go daily for a little while here, so you'll be seeing some stuff that you probably shouldn't see. That's okay. Who cares? Looks like there maybe Germ's building a bridge over. I don't know what's happening. So anyway, so yeah. That's pretty much it. So again, go subscribe to all my friends. You'll be seeing a lot of Vasten stuff coming out here shortly. And I'll see you all next episode. Thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all are as hyped about this season as I am, because it is for real. I'm gonna go repair my tools here though, shortly, and then and then we'll come back and do some building. We'll do some building in episode 2, I promise. Okay, bye everyone.